Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Couple quick clarifications. Number one, I am trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a link down below in the description area to a free 4-part series I put together that'll walk you through the futures market, how it all works. And then second, I am day trading futures through a prop firm. What is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which prop firm am I using? All that can be found at the link that you see at the top of the screen. I'll also put it in the description area. But basically, in a nutshell, a prop firm is a way for you to put very little of your money at risk, yet you have then a whole lot of upside potential. Then the other thing to maybe catch your interest about futures is if you are struggling with that pattern day trading rule because you don't have that $25,000, then and you just get it creates all sorts of headaches. Maybe you're having to trade something that you don't actually want to trade, or trading something in a way that you don't really want to trade it. You prefer just to be a day trader where you can buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell as much as you want every single day. Well, with futures, there is zero pattern day trading rule. So like I said, if that sounds like something that catches your attention, then definitely learn more about futures. And like I said, check out that link because the smartest way, in my opinion, to do it is, through a prop firm. But all right, well, I am watching potential break of this dotted brown line here, and I'm looking to get potentially aggressive with it because I think it could really create a nice little move in the upwards direction. I am actually already up 115. One nice thing about futures also is that they're essentially open around the clock. So there's always a time for you to find to trade them. So if you're busy, again, futures can sell off for a lot of flexibility in that regard. But yeah, that trade was made previously. But I am technically starting off in the green here a little bit. But yeah, I am watching that like a hawk. And I am very interested in potentially buying that in the upwards direction. In fact, you can even see here, I do offer a private community alerted right there. The pivot point seems to be the key breakout point to the upside. So that's been alerted to the community. So yes, I am watching it like a hawk. But I'll go ahead and pause the screen recording software for now, and we'll see if I can get that breakout or not. So I have orders out there, and pretty much just looking to try to see if this is truly going to be a good, solid ascending triangle breakout. So there is the ascending triangle. So just trying to see if I can get a break up through there. And then I'm not looking for a huge breakout, just needed to get right there, and that would accomplish my goal. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at, an ascending triangle breakout, and well, it's heading up. Does this want to be a true break? I'd prefer to be, yeah. We'll see what happens. Again, that green line is my entry point, red line is my profit target. So I'll pause for now, but I'll keep a close eye on it. All right, it is nearing 9:30 a.m. Eastern, which is important because that is when the New York Stock Exchange opens up. So that does kind of kick the futures market into another gear. So the market's going to be opening up again. When I say the market's opening up, I mean the New York Stock Exchange. So we'll watch and see what occurs right at the opening bell. So you'll be able to tell because this candle it'll start moving a lot more than it is right now. So you'll be able to tell when it's 9:30 a.m. Eastern. So I'm not going to tell you when. I'll let you make that judgment, but you'll be able to make the judgment. So okay. So there is the open. Oh, I'm in. It doesn't want to give me more follow through. If that's a fake breakout, then it's going to be a not so good of a trade. Let's see what it wants to do. Trying to break out. Now I need some more push. Need some more push. There we go. Fantastic. Mission accomplished. Right there, now up over $1,400. And you saw it all mapped out there. Chat room was made aware of it. You saw my trade plan right there. So a nice ascending triangle breakout. Really nothing fancy at the end of the day. Just finding a nice little pattern. Now, maybe somebody else out there calls what I just did something really fancy sounding. That's totally possible. Yeah, if you're not in futures, if you do get into futures, you're going to realize like there's a lot of like weird sounding terms that I've never heard before. When I first got into futures, and they just basically mean basics, but people, remarket them, repackage them to try to sell stuff. So maybe you looked at like, oh, that was a great, and you have some sort of cool name for it. That was a great bald-faced donkey trade you just took. And I'm like, okay, thanks. That's not what I was looking at, or, but it is what it is. But yeah, I got the mission accomplished. It worked out fine. Up 1,400 now. So, yeah, wow. I think it went a little bit above but like I said, I just needed that anyways. Yikes. Well, hey, based on what I saw, I thought I had a chance, and hey, I was right. I didn't sell the top exactly, but pretty darn close before that pullback happened. So yeah, overall, very happy with how that played out. And you saw no hindsight trading there. It was all literally mapped out before you saw the alert in the chat room. So for any of you chat room members that watch these videos and took that trade, congratulations to you. Real quick before I go, though, I do want to personally invite you to get signed up for this free live online webinar that I'm offering. So if you're interested in learning about the tools I'm using to build consistency, manage risk, and just really make sure that you're operating from a proper foundation. Too many people show up and they have some faulty misconceptions, and then they build from those. And while I don't want to be overly dramatic, that doesn't mean that you're going to fail miserably. It just, it can be a waste of time. It can create extra headaches for yourself that you don't actually need. So if you're, want to make sure that you have the right perceptions of things and the right mindset in terms of what actually matters, what actually makes sense, then there's definitely going to be some value. So I would say from whether you're a beginner or advanced trader, I'm confident there's something that you could probably take away from the class. So if you are interested, just check out the link down in the description area, or just go to claytrader.com/live to learn when the next live class actually is. So thanks for watching. As always, if you enjoy these live trade videos, hit that like button, and also make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I do live stream. So if you're interested in seeing me trade live, hang out with me, ask questions, then like I said, I go live. And the best way to know when I am going live is by, like I said, subscribing and hitting that notification bell. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Have a good one.